Today, I want to share with you my 3 tips to get more of your marketing emails open. If you want to hear more about this, you're going to want to stick around. In case you're new here, my name is Jolyn Armstrong. I'm the creator of Grapevine Virtual. I built a global team of marketing experts, and we focus our talents on helping local, service-based businesses up-level their marketing and grow their businesses. If you want to hear more about that, you're going to want to subscribe to my YouTube channel so you're notified anytime I upload a new video. Also, once you've watched this video, if you have anything to share on this subject, please leave your comments below. Often the best information comes from you. You can also let me know and let YouTube know if you like this video by hitting that thumbs up icon below the video as well. Okay, on to today's topic, my 3 tips to get more of your marketing emails opened. We now know that in spite of a lot of marketing experts declaring email marketing to be dead, that it's actually a great way to market your small business. If you haven't watched my video yet, where I cover a lot of reasons why it actually is a great way to market your business, you're going to want to go back and take a look at that as well. Is email marketing dead? But we need to make sure that as many emails as possible get opened by your readers. So here are my 3 tips to do exactly that. The very first thing that you need to be doing to make sure emails get open is have a great subject line that has to do with the subject of your email and is attention grabbing and gets your readers to open the email. The subject line of your email is obviously, it's either the first or the second thing that people see when they receive an email from you. It's going to be your name and then the subject line. So that subject line has to overcome all kinds of issues. People are usually pretty darn lethargic when they're checking their email. They're not excited. They're, it's usually something that they do to pass time or a task that they're doing before they get to their regular work throughout the day. So your subject line has to grab the attention of the reader right off the bat. So how do you do that? Well, some people have resorted to clickbait. It's become a huge thing. In a clickbait situation, a subject line may or may not have anything at all to do with the actual contents of the email. It's just something attention grabbing, something shocking that prompts the reader to open that email, and then they're exposed to whatever your actual content is. I hope that you absolutely never ever do that. I would never suggest anyone use a clickbait subject line. It's essentially lying to your reader right off the bat before they've even read anything from you. And it's a huge way, a very effective way to eliminate trust in the reader. So please never ever use a clickbaity headline, okay, in your marketing. If you're regularly communicating with your list, you're going to be sending out a variety of emails, and we'll talk about content in just a little bit, but you want to make sure that less than 20% of your content is actually sales material, announcing sales or open appointments available or things like that. And as long as you keep that content below 20% of your overall content, your subject line can shout that from the rooftops when you do have a sale or you have an opening. If you work by appointment only and there's an opening that you have, sending out an email that says, alert, opening in my schedule, or huge sale this month on whatever it is that you're selling, can be a great welcome email from your readers. If you send out too many of those, and in my opinion too many is anything above 20%, then they're going to become blind to those things and they're not going to continue to read your emails, because not everybody needs an appointment from you right now or needs to purchase from you right now. You also want to keep that subject of an opening or a sale or whatever a little bit scarce, so when it does happen, people jump on it quicker. Beyond that, you want to keep your subject line short to the point. You want to keep them positive whenever possible. You want positive information coming from you to your list. And you want it attention grabbing, maybe make them laugh. There are a lot of resources out there to help you optimize your subject lines, and I'm going to link a few of those below that I've used in the past and that my team uses on a regular basis, so that you can help optimize the subject lines you have, analyze any subject line you want to use, and also I've got a list of kind of some power words that you can use as well. I'll link that below too. All right, so this leads me to tip number 2. Tip number 2 to get your emails open is to regularly have really relevant, interesting content for your reader. I've always believed this: if you don't have something great to say, don't say anything at all. And in this case, that means don't just always send out information about the products that you have to sell, because again, everyone on your list doesn't need to purchase from you all of the time. So you're going to want to send out content that's entertaining, that's fun, that just is relevant to the reader. Doesn't always have to do exactly with what you're selling or what, the service that you're offering. Think of other things that your ideal client is interested in and provide them with information, provide them with entertainment. Use those things to stay in front of them when you're not needing to fill a chair right that minute if you've got, if you work off appointments only. I am a huge fan of just entertaining those people that have done business with you and staying in front of them that way. Having a conversation with them that's enjoyable to the reader. Again, that 80-20 rule, you've heard me say it before and you're going to hear me say it again. That is a really good rule to use. 80% fun, entertaining content that just keeps you in front of your readers and engaged with your readers, and 20% about the service or products that you offer. All right, my third tip is what's really going to keep them coming back for more, guys, and that is to use emotional triggers in your emails. Emotional triggers are things that really pique the interest of the reader and will make them want to open more of your emails to see more of what you've done, okay? So emotional triggers are things like mentioning the reader by name. If I get an email that I know has gone out to an entire list of people, but my name is mentioned in there, that's really going to flatter me. It's going to make me feel important, and it's going to make me want to engage with that business even more. Does that make sense? For those businesses that provide a service that you can easily do a before and after, for example, a landscaping business, if you can take a before picture of somebody's yard and then after you've done a beautiful landscaping job, take an after picture and include those in your emails once in a while and let that person know, hey, I'm going to use this in my, in a future email. Is that okay with you? Huge, huge emotional triggers there. Another thing that you can do that's kind of an emotional trigger as well, having a contest in one of your emails or a series of your emails. Maybe the first email that you send out each month always has maybe a trivia question or a puzzle to solve throughout the month, or something to watch for in future emails, so that people can come back the next month and see what the answer was, or see if who won that month's contest or something. Okay, so those are my 3 tips to get more of your marketing emails open, but I wanted to give you one more bonus tip that I was reminded of this last week as I opened up an email. What this one company does for me is, they're a marketing company, and so once a month they send me an image pack. And what their image pack is just a series of images that I can use in my marketing. And so I love that. It's just a little freebie. I feel like I'm getting this big bonus about once a month. And they email me a couple of more times a month as well. And so I open those emails too, just to see what's up with them. I happen to enjoy their copywriting too, so I read through what they send me. But I love those image packs. There's something about getting something for free. Some freebies that a landscaping business could give is, you could, for each season, here are the tips for taking care of your yard this season. Here are the 5 questions you should ask before hiring a landscaper. Different things like that, tip sheets for lawn care. If you're a stylist and you have different color palettes or ways to choose a hairstyle, you can send out tip sheets for that as well. Do those on a regular basis, monthly or quarterly, something like that, and you'll keep people coming back for more. Okay, I hope this was helpful for you. Again, if you have any, if this has spurred any ideas or you have some feedback for me, please put that in the comments below. Again, oftentimes the best information comes from you. Thanks so much. See you next time.